As the nuclear missile went into launch mode, Nick was about to press the launch button. At this critical moment, John suddenly discovered that communications had been restored on the radio. He immediately contacted Nick to report the situation, narrowly averting a disaster. When they learned it was just an abandoned warship, everyone breathed a sigh of relief. Nick then ordered John to tow the ship back and shut down the nuclear launch system. Lisa wanted her key back, but Nick insisted on keeping it for her. To figure out why the relief sentries had vanished, Nick boarded the warship alone and found the ship's log. After reconstructing the relief vessel's route, he discovered a shocking secret hidden within. Meanwhile, Tom and John had fixed the warship's engine. Excited, they rushed to tell Nick the good news. But Nick pulled out his pistol and warned them that anyone who left their post without authorization from higher-ups would be treated as a deserter. Faced with this threat, the two had no choice but to back down for now. But they weren't ready to give up and began plotting their next move in private. That night, alarms suddenly blared across the sentry base. The radar had detected a warship approaching from nearby. Nick immediately ordered battle stations. What puzzled John was that Nick didn't bother to identify the vessel. He simply ordered them to open fire. Tom loaded the cannon and fired the first shot, but missed the target. As he quickly reloaded for a second shot, John was horrified to discover that the warship they'd towed back had vanished. He immediately realized Nick had moved the ship and ordered them to destroy it, crushing their only hope of escape from the outpost. Nick held them at gunpoint, demanding they fire immediately. When Tom shook his head in refusal, Nick shot him in the ear. Seeing this, John had no choice but to fire on the ship at sea, sinking it. Watching their only chance of escape disappear, Tom completely lost it and lunged at Nick. At the crucial moment, Lisa attacked from behind, knocking Nick out cold. The three of them locked Nick in the storage room and took the nuclear launch key from around his neck. When Nick came to, John demanded to know why he'd gone back on his word, but Nick claimed he had nothing to do with the ship leaving and revealed the secret he'd discovered. 3 months earlier, the warship had arrived near the outpost, then suddenly changed course and moved away, stopping dead in the water. This meant someone had sent the ship false coordinates, and that someone had to be one of the 4 of them. He'd ordered the ship destroyed to flush out the mole. John didn't buy Nick's story, convinced he was just trying to turn them against each other. But that night, something unexpected happened. A drunk Tom told John that Nick had suddenly disappeared. John knew something was wrong. He rushed to the storage room to check, only to find that Nick had indeed vanished without a trace. Who was the mole hiding among them?